Hello, everyone. I come bearing good and bad tidings.
Give us the bad news first.
The bad news is this is the final episode for this season of Tabletop Adventures. That doesn't mean these characters are necessarily going away. That doesn't mean we're not doing another story. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that everything these guys have been doing up till now will see some sort of resolution today. I don't want to pin myself into a corner. I'm not saying every single answer will be resolved, but every single answer will come to be. But there will be a certain. Who knows? I might use the shadow people next season. We'll see.
The fact that you're using your DM screen makes me nervous. Cause
you know why I'm using my DM screen?
Huh?
Because the last 2 sessions I got shit for not using my DM screen. But no, things are coming to a close, and it's exciting. Crazy things are going to happen. People might die. People are dying right now.
2 people are unconscious.
Just a quick recap. These guys did destroy, essentially, Sylvia's crystal brain. There was a dark orb that formed. She's not happy that her brain got destroyed. And
she's not rational.
Hogger and Lilia, Hogger and Pervance are knocked out. They're on death's door. So we'll see if they actually manage to make it through this episode alive.
Please re-describe what was left after the crystal was destroyed.
Sure. So after the crystal was destroyed, you see a small dark orb that's cackling with like lightning, essentially.
How small are we talking?
Cackling means laughing.
What's that?
Crackling.
Crackling. Sorry, I meant to say crackling. It came out as cackling. Last
week we said cackling too, and I was confused. I was like,
yeah.
It's laughing?
No. Yes.
I thought you meant it's like,
So that's actually what it's doing now.
Cool.
Okay.
The lightning is making those noises that you just described.
This is frightening. This is very strange.
Sure. It's like the giant that has like a little annoying thing inside of it that's controlling it, like Master Blaster. Never mind.
I know Master Blaster.
Blaster. So the orb starts out as probably not that big, like as big as a poker chip. Let's say. But it's expanding at a pretty solid rate. I mean, it's not instantaneous, but it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So much so that you're worried it will swallow you entirely.
It would no longer fit in my mouth, is what we're very much saying.
I say, Andrew, grab Hogger.
If you want to try to put it in your mouth, I can
put it in your
accept that as like an action that you do on impulse.
Sure.
Wait, are you going to do that?
Can I grab it?
I had a different thing.
You can attempt to grab it. You can do anything.
I will attempt.
I'm not saying it's going to work.
I will attempt to grab it between my colossal metal hands.
Awesome.
Different plan. Yeah. Okay.
I know I say this a lot. I know it's probably becoming tiresome. But holy shit, I really do go in my head and I'm like, I wonder how they'll respond to this.
Yeah, what could they possibly do?
I grab
the dangerous looking
thing. Yeah, it's just never hits.
You're like the biology guy from Prometheus.
Yeah.
Where when there's something that's clearly dangerous, you act like an idiot. Meanwhile, I run over and I grab Pervance's body and carry him toward the door.
Okay.
We don't see that door anymore.
Is the door there?
The moment we walked in, it was like complete blackness around us.
Well, I go
That's true.
the direction
However,
of where I thought it was.
That is true. Andrew/Kyle, you are totally correct. I'm going to explain what happened.
Cool.
Basically, the crystal had power over this space.
Oh, sure.
Now that the crystal is not there, it doesn't have the same power. There is absolutely a doorway.
It's just a brain room again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a brain room.
Like fleshy, gross.
Classic brain room.
So, as the orb is expanding, you know how I said it's basically just a black void?
Yeah.
The darkness is dissipating, and the ground beneath you is getting softer, as if you are stepping on tissue.
Good.
As I carry Pervance, I say, stay with me, Pervance.
Carrying Pervance is going to be slightly more complicated than that.
Try to keep him.
Can you lift his legs?
Try to stabilize him.
Can you even lift his legs?
They're dragging behind me then. Whatever.
Hold on. We'll get to you.
We got to clasp on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then I'm
so
heading
you're trying
toward
to.
Pervance.
This is going to take. So this is what I would call a heroic feat.
Okay.
Not as far as I've seen. Maybe I'm missing something. Not actually a thing in 5th edition D&D, but it's a mechanic that I really like. You are trying something that's nearly impossible.
Okay.
You're going to have to roll numbers that would befit a nearly impossible feat, but if you
No
do
problem.
it, it will go down in
70.
legend.
There's a 20 coming right here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can't wait to see it.
Please Babe Ruth this.
It will also fuck up the rest of the episode in a good way.
Everything's fine. You go home.
Heroic feat. Here we go.
20.
Oh, no, that's a 10.
That's not 20.
10 plus what?
I guess strength?
Oh yeah, it's a strength check for sure.
Do you have any?
16
Do you have any?
total.
What you call it? Inspiration.
No. 16 total.
I could give you an
You have one more strength
inspiration.
for me, right?
Yeah. Because I got metal
you
arms.
want? You want an inspiration?
No. I want that to be the roll.
All right.
So that's not even close to a heroic feat,
Yeah.
unfortunately. The thing about heroic feats is it's a very huge risk reward. Like
Yeah.
if you do it, it's incredible. You save everyone. If you fail, it can be pretty catastrophic.
Yeah.
At least I'll get to see what happens when someone touches
So
this thing.
this laughing orb that's making these weird sounds is growing in your hands, and you're trying to hold on to it.
Yeah.
And because half of your brain is essentially Hogger,
Yeah.
you show confidence. You're not like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm worried about this. You're like, yeah,
I'm
whatever.
laughing back at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. But it is not. It's like you're not even there.
Can't slow it
just
down.
keeps getting bigger, and you press harder and harder, and actually your arms, your mechanical arms, little sparks start coming out of them.
Oh no.
Cool.
And
This is hard.
all of a sudden, as if responding to you pushing back, the orb, as it, was growing gradually, and all of a sudden, it just gets a lot bigger at once.
Uh-huh.
Your arms pop off, both of
Ooh.
them.
Nice.
Shit.
So now you're walking around
With
as
no
this
arms.
mechanical monster without two of your appendages.
I'd say
You take severe damage from that as well. I love the idea. I'm sorry I'm punishing you so heavily. I thought it was a great idea. In fact, take a point of inspiration,
Okay.
but
We'll see if that ever comes into play.
Yeah.
you take 300 damage.
You take 14 damage.
Okay. We're good. We're still good.
Okay.
Excellent.
I
you were dead
so
for
I'm
sure.
I'm running toward Pervance, and I see this happen, and I go, Andri!
I'm sorry. I wanted it.
And then I go, well, grab Hogger with your damn mouth and get out of here!
Okay.
And I try to grab Pervance.
You
Okay.
may have to remove his legs to lift him.
Well, we'll see.
So,
At first, I try to pick up Pervance or drag him.
I mean, those will have slightly different outcomes. Do you want to drag
I
Pervance? Or do you wanna...
attempt to pick him up first.
Okay.
Well, how are these legs like apparently heavy?
Yes.
Okay, then I would just drag him.
Okay. By dragging Pervance, you will move more slowly.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware. But
figured.
the strength check is a lot easier. Make a strength check for the drag. We'll just do one check for this.
That's a 15.
Collect clears.
Okay.
So, seeing your dear friend
-1 strength.
Pervance in such a state, like you feel stronger than you've ever felt.
Well, I feel bad for killing his family, and he saved my life, so
Right. So it's actually sorrow driving your actions.
sort of. But I mean, he was very heroic.
It's like a mix of pity and guilt,
yeah.
which is more than Pervance could ask for.
Yeah.
So
It's a big emotional day for Lyra.
you see basically an opening that you presume is the exit, and you make your way towards it. Things are happening. The orb is getting much bigger. Mecha Andri's attempt at closing it made it worse. So that's hopefully
typical for us.
you dragging Pervance, you can escape in time. The other thing that's happening is Sylvia's dying. The ground is not stable. And in fact, pieces of debris are falling down that you'll also have to try to avoid.
Wait.
I feel bad because pieces of debris were falling down in the other team's episode of Tabletop Adventures, but I had this planned. I'm not backing down.
I have a plan.
Okay.
I cast Cure Wounds on Pervance with a 2nd level slot,
Okay.
which is
Casting magic
I have to
will
touch
take a
him to
bit
do
of
it.
time.
Okay, this one's instantaneous on touch.
Does it say instantaneous?
Yeah,
Okay,
I believe it.
Then
Do you have
never
your
mind.
book?
Forget I said.
I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it does.
I think you're right. I think it's instantaneous.
While he's checking this, I want to know what's going on with Neb 3.
Oh shit!
So
Is he still in here?
something. That's an excellent question. Something a little disconcerting is happening with Neb 3.
Oh no.
Neb 3 who came into battle with you. Neb 3 who gave you guys crazy weapons and combination attacks.
And spit buffs.
And insane, nonsensical spit buffs. The minute he sees shit go bad, it's almost like he knows what the dark orb is.
Yeah.
He turns tail. Like he's
Oh, no.
already out of there. He does not show any remorse for you guys whatsoever.
Unconscious and bloody, I yell, I always knew you were a coward.
Yeah, when you're unconscious.
Well, he's like in a daze.
He's in a dream, yeah.
In his coma, he said.
When you touch him, he like stirs. Pervins gets 8 hit points. It's
'Kay.
instantaneous.
Thank God.
Okay, so the way we've done healing, and there's no point in changing now, is that if they are healed and you give them life, they can move.
So yeah,
But
he's got 8 hit points.
Pervins, your legs, if I remember correctly, your legs were already messed up.
Yeah.
Well, none of this is gonna matter because I say as soon as Pervins comes to, I go Pervins dimension door.
Mama Jama, the sky is falling.
That's true. Get us out of here.
Okay. Let me see what I can do.
Dimension
Shit!
door is an excellent idea.
Except we're fucked.
Oh no, he's on a slot.
I got a slot.
He's on a slot.
Too weak.
Guess that was all those Liam tiny huts.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think I have the strength in me to conjure Liamon's best one last time.
No. Pervins, no. Let's get out of here.
Don't
If you guys
understand?
all died in Liam's tiny hut, I'd be super happy.
We're invincible inside of that hut.
Yeah, the hut is
Yeah, but like you get trapped there.
Yeah.
We're
You know,
stuck
and you just-
forever.
Beneath
We wait for 8 hours and then brain box falls on us.
Yeah.
He has nothing he can cast. He has no spell slots.
Don't worry about it. Let's just run, Pervins.
Okay. And then Pervins, he attempts to run.
Oh, but the legs are messed up?
Maybe I'm totally making this up and just being sadistic, but I thought
Oh, no, yeah.
What?
that your legs were fucked up.
Where did he hurt them from?
I
though?
can't remember, but I do recall them breaking for some reason. Well, then I continue dragging Pervins, but now he can help a little bit.
I'm helping a little bit.
So we're
right?
You're good.
we're going through with the dragging plan, correct?
We have no alternative.
Okay.
Well, see, I guess it's kind of like Pervins has his arm slung around you and you hobbling
That-
out of there.
That's
Oh, wait.
that's
I need to look
totally
at
fine.
So I'm gonna try to, I guess, shovel Hogger onto my back.
I don't have any of those move.
How?
Shovel.
Like a, like.
A human.
So you're gonna like try to dig your head like kind of underneath him?
Yep, and have him flop over onto my back.
This is like pushing heroic feat territory.
It's all I got.
I know.
I got no arms.
Just bite him and drag him.
I love the effort.
I don't know if biting him dragon is gonna work.
Okay,
You're
so
both giant.
Yeah, we're both equal weight.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna make this an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Because that
all right.
seems most appropriate.
What is Hogger's acrobatics buff? What do we got?
+2.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Big roll, big 20. Here we go. That is a 15.
That is very close.
Oh no.
But okay, you can attempt this again. However, something happens.
Okay.
That you're going to have to respond to. So you try to shovel, as you say, Hogger onto your back.
Yeah.
And you actually like flip him almost like a pancake.
Yeah.
And he flops over your head on behind you. Like he doesn't land on your back. You don't take any additional damage. You're fine. After your failed attempt, after you're flipped, the orb is going to basically consume you in seconds. So I need a split-second decision on what you're gonna do.
I look back and see this. I have an idea,
Okay.
but it takes 1 action worth of time.
Okay?
Would that be fast enough?
Tell me what the idea is.
I'm gonna conjure a bear for each of us, and we can ride them to safety.
So that actually would take longer than like 1 action in the sense that like
You have to get on the bear.
you have to summon the bears and then you have to get it. Like it's a great idea. I love it.
Or I can have the bears drag those two out of harm's way, or something.
Here's what we'll do. We'll meet in the middle on this. This idea is great and can totally work.
Okay.
But Mecha Andri needs to find a way to get either just himself or a little bit away in time.
Yeah.
And if he wants to save Hogger, I'm sorry, she. The fact that you're Mecha Hogger confuses me with the gender. Sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Not that I wasn't always confused. Anyway, if you also want to save Hogger, that's something you have to decide, like, before you can ride away on a bear.
Okay, I will bite onto Hogger's shoulder and attempt to backwards. Yeah, you have no arms. Run backwards away from the expanding orb.
Okay.
Jesus. With Hogger, like, essentially, like, on my chest. You know what I mean?
So you like bite into him, like, kind of hold him at your chest.
Pushing with your
then-
feet
pushing
on your back.
Pushing
Like a
backwards on my
shield.
feet.
Like a backwards army crawl.
Saying Neb 3, grunting Neb 3. I guess I can't say much with
it would come off
shoulder
very
in my-
garbled,
Yeah.
The shoulder.
Can I have you make a dexterity check, please?
Yeah, here we go. What's our dex?
Not good.
+2.
Okay. Ooh, that's an
Wait. Should this be an Andri roll, and then he could use Andri's dex?
No, that's not how that works.
Not how it works, yeah,
I lost my
unfortunately.
dex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
You have inspiration.
That is a failed check.
All right,
Would
we'll
you
use
like-
that one inspiration.
Okay.
We'll use it. That is a 20.
That is successful.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That one inspiration saved us.
So
would've
this
swallowed.
is up for you to decide. I'm not sure if it's the desire to save Hogger. I'm not sure if it's the desire to just stay alive. I don't know what's compelling you, but like everything is done in the blink of an eye. I mean, you just with no second thought, you just fucking bite into his shoulder like a piece of like a steak.
Yeah.
Like you're like delicious Hogger. And you're just like, "Ugh!" And you move faster than you've ever moved, basically.
Yeah.
Something is making your feet more swift. And you see him like just very narrowly escaping the dark orb. And it actually is still growing, but it's growing a little bit more slowly.
Okay. I see this, and I'm happy they cleared it.
How many slots do you have left, by the way?
For what? For this level of spell?
Yeah.
I have 2 left of level 3.
I'm gonna need to check the tapes on this.
Check the tapes.
I mark them every time.
Okay.
I have no 4s, 1 2, 4 1s, and 2 3s. And infinity cantrips.
Let's do this awesome idea.
I
just trolling.
conjure a bear for each of us. So that takes like.
Are you conjuring a bear for Hogger as well?
I'm conjuring 4 bears.
Okay.
4 brown. Or wait, which ones are the ones I can do? 4 black bears. Because they have challenge rating of half. Yeah. 4 beasts of challenge rating 1/2. I conjure a bear for each of us, a black bear for each of us, and I instruct bears A and B appear near them. I instruct bear B to help to put Hogger onto bear A's back, because Hogger's unconscious, and then bear B and Andri can try to
make
get
a strength check for bear A?
for bear A. The one
but I'm
holding
helping.
it?
I'm definitely helping.
If you're helping, then we don't need a strength check.
Okay,
Like, you can easily do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
then
bear
good.
and I are working together.
Yeah, I figure. Okay, and then
Hogger's still dead, by the way.
right.
Wait,
yeah, he's
so
unconscious.
you and the bear are using your teeth
Yeah.
to. Okay.
Meanwhile, Hogger's still
Well,
not
the
even.
bears can use their hands a
He's
little
not
bit.
even
He's just
stabilized.
kind of like pushing them on there. We'll
not-
worry about that in a minute.
Okay.
That was up to you.
He could fail. I can't stabilize him.
Yeah, sure you can. You just smack him in the face and say, "Pull yourself together, man."
You know,
Can I?
You can't even smack him in the face. Like I'm gonna
he's got
say,
no
I'm gonna
arms.
say your medicinal skills are severely
low.
limited.
With
Yeah.
no arms.
Well, Pervins can do maybe.
I could
healing
like
word.
nuzzle him to life or something. I don't know.
If you
Either
would like to
way.
attempt to nuzzle him to life,
No, that's fine.
Either way,
Hogger's dead. Hogger's dead right now.
Hogger's dead.
Yes.
Pervins, can you heal Hogger?
I would be in on a healing word. Okay, that's gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
believe it's
I love how dramatic things are, and then you just have to. All right, hang on.
All
a
right,
second.
yeah, just gonna roll this dice.
it's a 3.
3 hit points.
I have -2 still.
Wait, I thought we weren't doing it like that
Are we
anymore.
doing that or no?
No,
Yeah.
it's just your 0 and then your 3.
Ian is correct in the
Okay.
sense
Oh,
that that
okay.
is the way we've done
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh man, our house rules are.
I say.
Isn't that the actual rule?
No.
I thought that was the actual rule, and we were doing it the other way. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever you say right now is what we do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's Neb 3?
I think the orb got him.
Good.
Wait, you know that's a lie.
I saw him run away.
Yes.
I was trying to clasp the orb.
The lie was the correct move, though.
Okay.
I don't
Hogger,
believe you.
he left. Neb 3 left.
Bowser dead.
But yeah.
You know, on second thought,
You're on a bear.
you're correct. I'm sorry for backpedaling on this, but you do the thing you did was an impulsive action, so you probably weren't paying much attention to this strength.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you guys saw Neb 3 leave. It wasn't like
But
he
he
wasn't trying to
didn't.
sneak away.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit
You're
about
right.
Neb 3.
Yeah.
I trust Andrew on this one.
So the bears appear by us, too, and I put Pervance on a bear, and I get on a bear.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. I run next to the bear.
Jeez.
And then, because I'm faster than the bear.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
All right.
I could look at the numbers, but
No,
Elise
you're
keeps
not.
taking the book away.
Who's faster than a bear?
Elise, probably,
With her
with her
legs.
magic legs when they work.
I
True.
don't know how fast I was with those legs.
Oh yeah, did
What?
they
How
speed you
cruel
up?
is it that you got these new legs and they just
Anyway.
get broken most of the time?
My height increased.
So then I tell all the bears to get us the hell out of here.
Okay, so you guys are riding these bears out of this Spider Queen's ear.
Sounds ridiculous when
That's
you
right.
say it like that.
I have to bite onto the neck skin of my bear to stay on top.
Yeah, well, yes. There are going to be some.
How are we
They're
going to
gonna
fix
be-
your arm?
There,
I'm a robot. It's fine.
there are going to be
That's
some. There are
not
going to
a
be some.
common
There are going to be some complications. So here's what's going on. So as I mentioned, like shit is falling down.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that as you're escaping, that shit could hit you and you could fall off and
Yeah.
die forever.
Absolutely.
The other thing, and I'm going to tell you all these things right now. They will happen in this sequence. Sylvia is dying. In fact, her whole body is going to like fall over.
Cool.
And this is kind of happening as you guys are riding out of the ear on these bears.
So we just gotta hope we're getting out of the right ear.
Yeah, and so the out that I'm giving you guys, you are free to come up with other outs if you want, is as you guys go through the ear and you see the light of day,
Yeah.
there is going to be a cliffside that you can attempt to jump onto with the bears.
So wait, it's outside of her ear?
Yeah. Again, I'm just saying these things
Yeah,
like
right,
what's coming up.
Yeah.
So for right now, could I have all of you make a dexterity check? For Pervance, Lilia, and Andri, I want you to use the dexterity of your characters. Andri, you have disadvantage on this roll because you have no hands.
Yeah.
Hogger, because you just sort of came back to consciousness, you really have no control over this bear. So we're going to use the bear's dexterity for that roll.
Cool.
Okay.
What's the bear's dex?
I'm finding out.
dexterity.
If we don't make the
Simple,
jump to the
very
cliff, what happens?
Oh!
This is not the jump to the cliff right
No, but I'm saying, like, if we were to attempt jumping into the cliff, is it just the like, is it kind of like a bottomless cavern below
now. It's
us?
not a
Is
bottomless
it-
cavern.
Plus
No, there's
zero.
definitely ground below
it's just
you.
whatever you
It's
roll.
just Sylvia, as we described her, is so huge that you couldn't even see the top of her head. So if you were to hit the ground, you would absolutely die.
Okay.
Not saying that you couldn't try to do things as you're falling. That's totally an option. It's just if you were to hit the ground, you would die.
Where's Goo at? Is he there with his forces?
No, he's back in
He's
Ice
back
Planet.
on Ice
He's
Planet.
still, he hasn't come yet?
I
He's
can
never
He couldn't
coming.
come.
So I can fill you in on Goo if you want.
And his forces, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's going on with Goo right now? Goo's not a great creature. He doesn't In fact, I would say he's downright evil.
Told everyone.
We all, no one.
listened.
I told you 80 times.
He has
That we were playing
reasons for
him.
being evil. He was treated very poorly throughout his life, which you guys did not care enough to find out. That's fine.
I knew that.
What's up?
I knew part of that.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Goo knows that Sylvia and her army is no longer a problem. He doesn't give two shits about what happens to you guys. As far as he is concerned, this burden on him is no longer a problem. And in fact, he's kind of glad because now he doesn't have to deal with you anymore. He thinks that you guys are done for.
That's gonna make
That's
Purvince pretty
actually-
sad. He really liked Goo.
But you don't know this. Purvince has no
Yeah,
idea.
I know. I said it's gonna make him
That's
really sad.
actually-
He really liked Goo.
If
He
Goo
looked up
thinks
to him
we're
a
dead,
lot.
that's actually really good for us because he wanted us to be like his fucking like
Yeah.
slaves or whatever.
If you guys wanted to have an assault on Goo,
I want nothing to do with that guy.
okay. That is something
Assault
we
on
can
I
do.
knew months
all
ago
knew.
that whenever all this was done, the first thing I was doing was going back and killing Goo. So
That is definitely a
still-
storyline
We
all knew
we
Goo
can
was
pursue.
bad.
still on that train.
Yeah. Well,
if I make it out of this ear.
make it out of this year. Okay, so the first
This
check
roll, dude.
is not getting hit by the debris. What is the bear's dexterity?
0.
0.
Yeah.
Well, it's
just-
10 plus 0.
Yeah. So it's a raw roll.
I have an 8.
You have an 8. Okay. What were the other rolls?
I got a 1. It's a 3, but that's a natural 1.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. This wasn't even the hard roll. All right, Purvince,
15.
that's a real roll.
I had 11.
That's an acceptable roll as well. Okay. Let's
Oh,
start
so
with
close.
what's up?
I had an 8. I was close.
You were close. You were close.
Damn.
You were
You're gonna
close.
get hit by some debris.
Debris.
This.
How much HP do you have?
I have 3.
Let the bear take it.
I'm going to attempt.
Hold on. We're
Okay.
doing this in order.
Okay.
So Lily and Purvince, chunks of Sylvia's flesh ceiling fall down, and you actually both see pieces of it, and they're coming right for your head. What you do is you, Lily especially, since you have the most control of these bears, is your bear, you just kind of pull it to the right, and it just jumps out of the way while moving forward, avoiding the debris. Purvince, you try something a little bit more heroic, since you had the best
Naturally.
roll. You take your singing sword, and in like a fucking rad samurai move, you, in one swift motion, slice the debris clean in half, and it just falls on either side of you.
Super cool.
Yeah. You guys...
Lilia will remember this.
Lila, yeah, absolutely. Andrew, natural 1 is always the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Jesus. No.
Just staring at a bear.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all of the bear.
So, the debris actually falls a kind of, like, your legs are like kind of spread out on the bear. It falls in between your legs on the back side of the bear. The bear, kind of like a horse, gets hit and lurches upward like this. You flip around and fall underneath it, and it lands on top of you, damaging you severely. So, like, what it does is it hits you, and then it like tramples over you. It like doesn't care about you anymore, and is still trudging forward. You can try to correct this.
I look back and I say, "Bear, settle down. It's fine."
You take damage.
Yeah. Bring it on.
You take 7 damage.
Okay.
I just want to mention that I have my, I've taken out my grappling bow.
Ew. I forgot about your
So
grappling
I
bow.
have it prepped.
Did
I'm not
I
riding
take
my
away
horse.
the grappling bow? Because I didn't take
I
away
used it to get
weapons.
into the ear. So.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. That totally flies.
Grappling bow is pretty new.
Yeah, my bad. So you are lying face first on the ground as this thing is closing in around you. You think about what you want to do or how others want to help you. I'm going to move on to Hogger real quick. Hogger, the debris just hits you, and you actually have a second chance at redemption here. So it hits you and you take damage, which, depending on how this roll goes, you may not have a second chance, actually. You only take 2 damage.
Ooh, 1 hit point.
Load pretty much as well as
That's
possible.
Hogger's glory zone. 1 hit point.
Yeah.
You're used to it.
I yell in the bear's ear, combination attack.
Okay.
And I want him to. I telepathically think about slamming into the wall. Like he puts his claws in the wall, and I put my axe in the wall because we're like falling into a ditch, right?
Yeah, so basically what's happening is Sylvia is collapsing. The only problem is that the orb is getting bigger, and if you just you know,
If we just hang
buckle up.
out, we're
Also,
gonna
you're
get...
not telepathic. Nor is the bear. Well, the bear actually might kind
miracles
of.
can happen.
Miracles can happen.
Just
Yeah.
thinking it. Just thinking it.
No, I like it. I like it. I'm not
Is-
opposed to this.
That I do
Is
not
Andrew
have
below
telepathic
right below me?
powers.
Andrew's actually in front of you.
No, absolutely.
You were
If it's
the last
character trying to do it
in
it
this
makes
line.
sense. Right?
All right.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
try.
Hogger would think he could do this.
I need like a diagram. What am I looking at here?
We're tunnel.
A tunnel?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually not too complicated.
Are we in the tunnel now? Are we?
You guys are going. You and
We're in
Andrew
it?
just sort of cross the threshold into like the.
Me and
canal.
Purvance, you mean?
I'm sorry, you and Purvance. Yes, that is what.
Andrew's got a whole host of problems.
Andrew's got a whole host of problems. You two are still in brain room.
Oh, okay.
But basically, the layout of this, I mean, I can give you distances if that's necessary, but it's sort of a line, right? You're in the back, then Andrew, then Purvance, then Lilia.
Verbal command.
Okay. I'm gonna try to then steer the bear. I'm gonna pet him,
Well,
and I'm gonna try to pick up Mecha Andrew.
okay,
when he's
you can
down.
totally do this. However, the debris does hit you. It still makes it so you could fall off.
Okay.
Can I have you make a dexterity check to make sure
Yeah.
you don't fall off?
Yeah. It's a 9.
Do you have any inspiration?
No.
We're off our bears.
Hogger can walk and run and do.
Yeah, if I
everything, so-
tumble off,
You do tumble off. You do tumble off, but
All right,
you
I'm
don't
gonna-
tumble off very hard. You just kind of roll off and then
Okay.
like roll on the ground.
I'm
a
gonna
little bit.
use the momentum and try to get up and pick up Mecha Andrew in one fell swoop, and run.
Use the momentum of the tumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This is a
and
great idea
He's
in the
lighter.
sense
He
that-
doesn't have arms.
This is
True.
possible. He's still he's still fucking robot.
Still won't.
Take it.
Yeah, it's, she.
This is gonna need an acrobatics check.
You got this, Hogger.
Female robot.
Female robot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's a 13.
We're not in the room, so we don't see any of this happen.
No, you abandoned us.
We thought you could run in a straight line.
So Hogger, what happens is a half success. You are able to use the momentum. You kind of orient yourself to where you're rolling on the ground, and you actually kind of stop and get on your knees right next to Mecha Andrew, the woman.
Thank you, Ben.
You unfortunately are not able to give yourself enough momentum that you can pick him up, but you are now side by side,
Okay.
breast to breast.
Okay.
I would like
Andrew
to...
has legs that work too, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to search myself. I would like to activate my jet boosters. Goo promised there were things hidden inside me that I did not even know of.
He
and
did.
So I'm looking for my jet boosters right now.
He did.
I'm thinking activate jet boosters.
Activate
Sure.
Deus Ex Machina.
You know, this is a hell of a loophole that I appreciate you're trying to exploit. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna do something that's totally fair, and I'm gonna run this by you.
Yeah.
So Goo absolutely did say that there are things that you will find out about over time.
Yeah.
You don't exactly know what those things are, and
Yeah.
because you don't know what they are, you don't have total mastery over them.
Yeah.
So there is a chance you'll find some sweet jet boosters.
Yeah.
There's a chance that you'll find like an electric toothbrush.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll for this.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping
Okay.
for a roll.
Yeah, roll.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do: roll d20, 10 or above jet boosters.
Oh
below
my god. Something else.
something else.
Okay, so I want to say, Hogger, I got this.
Hold on to him. Hold on to her.
Yeah, hold on, Hogger.
Okay.
Hope you don't get burned to death.
Here we go. 15.
Yes!
First good roll.
I'm going to let you describe. I'm gonna let you describe these jet boosters.
Okay.
Go nuts.
It's like,
Wait, Hogger, did you grab him?
Yeah.
yeah.
Her?
Right.
I'm doing it
Like
now.
the shoulder, decapitated, dismembered limbs.
The armholes.
The armholes.
Are they digging your hands inside?
10 weird panels around my thighs open up, and beneath them, just red flames just shoot out from the sides of my thighs.
Thunder thighs.
Yep. And I said, Hogger, I knew this. I had this plan all along.
Get us out of here. don't even care. Just
And
get us out.
I will try to propel us forward, abandoning the bears.
That's fine.
Oh man,
They're
yeah.
fey. They'll just
they're-
disappear.
They're fey.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them,
Can
but they'll just
so
disappear.
a
It's
bunch
fine.
of debris is going to come your way as you're flying through. Can I just have you make one check to make sure nothing hits you on the way out?
Yeah.
Sorry, a lot of checks. Checks aren't not fun, but
That's a 12.
that's acceptable.
Okay,
So
cool.
because you're flying, you actually have a lot more control, so the check is easier.
cool.
Um,
Hogger just riding Mecha Hogger.
Stoic.
Do they pass us?
No
they
emotion.
do. They do pass you. So you're
And I
you're
go, what the nine
you
hells?
are, so you, this actually solved the problem of needing to jump onto this cliff. You zoom past Lilia and Purvance. I don't know if you
Yeah.
would like to have any interaction here.
I choose to wink.
Purvance thinks that Andrew has some kind of sexually transmitted disease.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
So you
Um,
feel sympathetic?
He just sees flames enveloping your lower half, and he says, "Oh,
That'd be one
good."
hell
I
of
know
a
what that
ride.
feels like.
Yeah.
Can I
Um,
attempt to grab Purvance?
Okay. Can I have you make an acrobatics check?
Oh god.
7.
Oh
God damn it.
Purvance sees Hogger's outstretched arm, and his face beams, and he outstretches his arm and nods.
I just want to say, before anybody gets mad at me, I did not make this happen.
Yeah.
I did not make this happen.
Oh god, that's funny.
So, Purvance with outstretched arms, like
Nodding.
in anticipation, there's actually like this glow around you.
Yeah.
This is all in slow motion.
Your fist just smacks him in the face. It just feels like the harshest slap. And you get knocked to the ground, Purvance.
God
And
damn
we're right back where we were a few minutes ago.
Off the bear even.
Off the bear.
Oh god.
Get knocked
Well,
off
I
the
guess
side.
he scrambles and tries to get back on the bear.
Yeah, that's cool.
I say to both bear, because I'm not riding my bear, I say, get him back on!
Can
To
I
the
try to
bears.
grab Lilia now?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Lila's like, no!
Get away from me!
Purvance, you do take some damage.
Okay.
You take 1 damage.
7 hit points.
Good old Hogger punch.
21.
21. Okay, so yes, that's successful. Let's try to get Purvance back in the bear first.
Purvance is just happy that Hogger's okay.
Sure.
Punched you in the face, but
I
Okay.
yell, sorry!
Okay. Purvance, you're trying to get back on the bear.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity check.
Ooh, that's 8.
the bears are helping too.
Yeah. Yep. So you try to grab on to the bear's fur, and you just get nothing but air. And you see your friends leaving you behind.
Can I attempt to, as Hogger grabs me, because I see him trying to grab me, I pull my grappling bow
Yes.
and shoot it at Purvince's leg.
Yeah.
I want to
Nice.
spin it around the leg
Nice.
to
You
pull
Want to
Purvince with
Spin
it.
around the leg.
Whatever. I want to shoot it into his leg.
Into his leg.
I shoot it into his leg. I shoot
Yeah.
that leg because it won't hurt him.
Yeah.
So I shoot at his
Well-
legs, his fake legs.
I mean, so the legs, like Purvince's real legs, are inside. This
right.
casing.
Like they're 15 feet when extended.
Doesn't
See-
matter. You got to take the shot.
Yeah,
whether
I
he's
just
alive
take the
or dead.
shot at the mechanical leg. The
Okay, so
mechanical part of
what
the
you're
leg.
attempting to do
Yes.
is puncture the mechanical part of the leg,
Yeah.
grappling it, and dragging
Purvince
Purvince
along with
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
It's all we
Right?
can do. Yeah.
Purvince's gonna die.
No,
can't walk.
It's a totally. He
can't walk.
It's an idea.
Yeah.
Purvince casts Healing Word at Hogger as he
Isn't that one where you have to touch?
Flies
So
by.
much, no, that's
yeah,
word.
yeah, it's
Okay.
word,
It's verbal.
spoken.
He
There's
casts.
so much shit happening at one
He
time.
sees his friends leaving, but he
Cast it on yourself.
casts Healing Word at Hogger.
That's beautiful.
Wait, after the punch? I think it's late.
Well, no, he's lying on the ground and he sees
Oh,
them.
okay.
And as I'm shooting at the leg, all these things are happening simultaneously. It's
So-
wonderful.
Mecha Andrew is flying out.
Flying with
one
jetpack
hand
leg.
Yeah.
is like grabbing onto Lila, and with one like. Wait a minute. How do you shoot?
He grabbed me. I thought he grabbed me by
Yeah.
the back.
Okay.
Because like I wasn't aware that like I saw him
Like,
coming at me, and as soon as I saw that, I turned it
I'm trying
to
to
grapple
scoop you up.
Purvince.
By the waist, then.
Yeah.
Are
I
you gonna
guess that's
scoop me by the waist?
Scoop you out of the way.
All right. Well, then I aim my bow. I'm pretty good at my bow. Who knows?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Let's do some rolls.
He casts Healing Word for 3 HP at Hogger.
You know Purvince is healing you, by the way, after you slept.
Lilia, you better not miss.
I don't. I hope I won't.
Like this was part of his plan.
Don't you miss.
Can I? So I'm gonna have you make an attack. This isn't necessarily gonna damage Purvince, but we're gonna do two things here. Make an attack.
Okay.
Keep Purvince's armor class into account. I don't fucking care if this is the right way to do it. With how we're doing it, make whatever your armor class is. See if you hit it with your standard bow attack.
What do I add? Oh, it's a finesse, right? So I add my dex.
You add your dex.
15.
Okay, what is your armor class, Purvince?
13.
That is so. You hit Purvince. Now we need to decide if you hit Purvince in a non-painful way.
Okay.
So can you roll a raw d20, 10 or above, good, 9 or below, bad.
15.
Nice.
Good.
Good shot.
So, you shoot your broken-ass grappling bow at Purvince's leg. It punctures the extended part of the legs. It's nothing but metal.
When I see this, I go, yes! Which is
Purvince goes, no! My legs! My legs!
So, character development moment. Purvis, I want you to keep this in mind. You can choose to run with it however you want. Lila not only killed your family, but destroyed your legs that you care so
my
much
most
Saving your life!
My most precious possession.
Yeah. So keep that in mind with future interactions.
Oh, God. Whatever. I don't care how it's viewed.
Sure. No,
He's
absolutely.
just screaming as he's like whipped along.
Yeah, so what actually
He's
happens
just screaming
is
bloody murder.
because
of his
it
legs.
hits your legs, you're not being dragged face
Right,
forward.
right,
you're
right.
flipped around,
Yeah.
and you can't even see your friends as you're leaving this ear canal.
Yeah.
Does the bow have like a retracting wench on it? Winch?
Oh my
On
god.
No, it does not.
Okay, then I'm just holding on to this rope
Yes.
really hard.
Yes, you are. We'll get to that in a second. So you
As
guys,
I'm holding on to you
Yeah.
with my arm in Mecha Andrew's socket.
Yeah. Nice. That's secure.
I love this teamwork, though. This is
okay.
good teamwork.
My red flames are starting to sputter though, and I say, "Hogger, I didn't eat enough today."
God damn it, we were out!
We're close.
We were safe!
you put that penalty on yourself.
We're so close.
God damn it, Andrew.
Can I just say Jordan Evers really has his work cut
I
out
know, yeah.
with this one.
All the fan art. Wait, oh no, I don't have any. Never mind. Hang on, let me look and see what Druidcraft can do. Because I hear Andrew say this.
Just like this This negative thing you just came up with. I didn't.
Because I'm lifting 2 more people now.
I love it. I do.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great thing. If you're willing to impose restrictions,
No,
on
I
yourself,
can't do
it's a
it.
market.
I was gonna try to. If I had, this would be the one fucking instance where that terrible spell Goodberry would come in handy.
Good.
I'm going to
Barry.
severely limit your spellcasting.
Oh, no, I'm
You
not
got enough-
doing it.
Okay, you got enough going on. Anyway, you guys make it out of the air.
Cool.
You
Yes.
see the light of day. You see
Grab the cliff.
Sylvia fall over and get enveloped by this darkness.
Whoa.
Okay.
The orb.
I think I've been playing too much Destiny.
Taking or corrupting the area.
Guardians. Anyway, you get out of the thing, and actually, Mecha, I mean, you're the one piloting this crew. You ultimately decide where they go. You see a cliff where you can land, but at the bottom, like close to the ground, you also see a tunnel, the tunnel that you came through. So you can either land on the cliff and figure it out from there, or you can just fly right for the tunnel, or whatever other crazy shenanigans you can
Do we see Neb 3?
God damn it! Now's not the time.
Yeah, are they still fighting out here?
No. So once Sylvia's brain got destroyed, all of the Driders basically, they're still there.
Yeah.
They're just basically lifeless statues.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
like,
And the Sentinels are gone too? That's like left?
so the Sentinels were teleported out by Goose Swanson.
Oh, goo.
And all the slave
but
we
riders.
you do
slave
see-
ones.
Are the
the
slave
slaves-
riders free?
So the slaves escaped as soon as the battle started. Basically,
Oh, okay.
they did a mass exodus
That's
because
good.
they were like, we don't want to fight. We
Yeah.
got out of there. I do appreciate all this context. You do see remnants of the battle. So you see blood everywhere. You
Yeah.
see parts of the machines, the Sentinels. But Goo, they didn't actually like teleport away. They came through the gates.
Right.
So the gates are actually still open. You could try to get through the gates if you
Well,
wanted
we
to.
don't want to go to the
However,
ice planet. Screw
However,
that.
you see Neb 3 going through the tunnel.
God damn it.
The tunnel that the slaves went through.
Tunnel that
The tunnel that
slaves
we
went
came in through.
through.
Yeah.
The slave constructed tunnels. Yep.
That's a hogger.
God
We're
damn.
going to the tunnel.
Andrew! Got some unfinished business down there.
I hear you, brother. So I'm going to try to coast us into the tunnel.
Okay. The thing is the tunnel is like ground level.
Yeah.
And you kind of got some stuff going on. Like you have this human rope, not human rope. But you've got these people dangling off you. And Perkins
Yeah.
especially, if you fly close to the ground, she's gonna be drug along the ground. That probably won't feel very good.
Yeah, I'm going to try to like coast us in. I'm running, it's like a hot air balloon. I'm just like,
Okay, so you're gonna try to like gently land right next to the tunnel.
not gently. It's not going to be gentle.
You gotta
Okay.
cradle Pervins to the ground.
How
Yeah.
high off the ground are we?
Right now you're incredibly
Super
high.
'Cause
Yeah,
we're up,
yeah.
We're up out of,
So,
like,
so,
shot
so
out of Sylvia's
the
ear.
way that I'm interpreting it is
Yeah.
like, Adri, like you're kind of crashing toward the ground right now.
Yeah, trying to use my jet boosters to slow it down as much as possible.
But it's
yeah.
it's going to be an impact.
It's going to be an impact.
Okay.
I'm just yelling like, Andrew, where are you going? Go to the cliff!
Nap 3! Nap 3!
Drop us off and then go get him!
Drop us off. No.
God damn it,
Drop
Andrew!
yourselves off!
Okay. So, Andrew, you're kind of like this tip of this arrow, right? Like your momentum, like your head is right here, and then like you've got Hogger kind of dangling off you, bending this way, and then you've got Lilia like bending even further, like like it's like the force of the wind is kind of making this curve. Poor Pervins on this rope is like
Made out of tiny humans.
perpendicular to Lilia at this point.
And actually, because the grapple was at his legs, he's probably like
His head first.
is yeah,
Yeah.
his head is on the bottom.
yeah, exactly.
So I see disaster coming, and I try to pull Pervins up toward me as much as I can.
Okay. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Take a point of inspiration for that.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Because it would not
You
have
saved
been good
his
for
life.
Pervins, yeah. So you're going to. This is going to take a lot of strength.
Yeah, well, I
This is
don't
gonna
have
have
that.
to be done very fast.
Yeah.
So can I have you make a strength check first, and then if that succeeds, we'll make a subsequent dexterity check.
Strength is not my strong suit. I'm gonna use inspiration. 13?
It's good enough.
Yes.
Dex.
Dex. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Wait, how much inspiration do you have?
I had 3. Now I have 1.
Okay. I feel like there's this like pretty common DM paranoia that like everyone's fudging the numbers.
13 again.
Good enough. So,
Lucky
Pervins,
13.
Lilia, hand over hand, is pulling on the string and bringing you closer. And when you get close enough, he just kind of wraps his hands around you.
Pervins, he retracts his legs so there's less to pull up. He's not happy about it, but...
Yeah, I like that idea too.
I say, I got you, Pervins.
Now, Pervins was going to take the most damage during this crash landing for sure, but like the others, I mean, if you're going into this tunnel and they hit the ground, that's still going to be quite a force.
She's trying to hover in, though, right?
Are you trying to like hover through it, basically?
Yeah.
Into the tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Neb 3 is in there.
We gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thread the needle.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
So the Elise is absolutely right. It is threading the needle.
Yeah.
Can I have you make a dexterity check?
Absolutely.
For this?
Yeah. My jet piloting skills. As my fuel flares out.
Here, I have a question. Just quick question. Would casting Thunderwave toward the ground slow us down?
I don't think so, but I'd have to double check.
Just wondering.
Is that so? If that's something you seriously want to attempt, we can do it.
That's a 19.
Never mind.
McAndrew, you are an ace pilot. These tunnels are not the biggest and widest things, but you find the perfect angle, and these guys are kind of like all like getting as close to each other as possible.
Hugging each other.
That they don't hit the ground at all, and neither do you, or the ceiling, or the walls, or anything. You just whoosh, right through, swish, and you are approaching Neb 3 as he's scuttling along.
Ram him!
I say, Purvis, you want to get out of here?
All for one and one for all. And Pervins draws his singing sword. Ram him!
Yes.
I say, oh God, I'm in an idiot sandwich.
Do you ram him?
I say, Hogger, spit.
I spit at Neb 3. But before I do, I say, where you going, coward?
Sure.
This is just regular spit.
Wait, aren't we on top of each other, though? We should have a slightly upgraded spit.
I want them
That
to
was-
spit as well. I want all 4 of us to spit.
Okay. Do all 4 of you spit?
I spit.
I go, fuck it,
You can do it, Lilia.
I've never spat before.
Our final battle.
Okay.
It is an omen. A good one.
Since this is the last episode of the season,
Yeah.
since all 4 of you are simultaneously spitting, which has been a running thing in this show,
Yeah.
we're going to do a brand new special roll for this.
Great.
Combination to spit attack.
We're going to roll 1d20 for all of you. I want you to decide who among you is going to
Got
make
it.
this roll.
Pervins.
Pervins.
Lead us there, Pervins.
Keep in mind, it's extra hard because we're getting rocket propelled forward. So to spit forward while getting shot forward is really difficult. So we need this, Pervins.
We're gonna do the
No
we're
pressure.
Gonna, we're gonna do the raw d20 roll, but it's gonna be a little bit tougher. It has to be 13 and above for success, 12
Yeah.
and below for failure.
Spit in our face.
Pervin says, no matter what happens, I have never felt more honored to spit aside any other comrade.
Do you have inspiration?
No, I think we're tapped.
A 2.
She's got it. Use
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah. Use it if you got it.
Kind of made his speech less impactful.
No matter how this ends up, it's going to be hilarious.
It's 11.
Use it again.
Hocking it up.
17!
Yeah!
First try!
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. So, all of you, like, okay, if I wish we could do like a cut shot where it was all of your mouths, and it's like, okay, here's Lila's mouth, and then right below it you can see Pervin's mouth, and right below it you can see Hager's mouth, and then Necroandry's mouth, and in total unison, all of you, the spit comes out of your mouth at the exact same time, travels at the exact same speed, and is perfectly lined up with one another. It hits Neb 3 right in the face, and he goes like this. He's like, "What is happening?"
I just picture the Seinfeld where Kramer hits.
Is he looking
like,
behind him?
Who does he hit? Keith?
No, it curves. It curves. No. He isn't looking behind him. He's looking face forward. The spit curves around and hits him in the face.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the Seinfeld thing.
Yeah.
So he gets hit with the spit.
How does he react?
Yeah, so he flails and he's like, no! But then he realizes that the spit doesn't hurt and that he still needs to get out of there. And so he's like, oh, whatever. And he just keeps going.
Are we cheering now?
But the thing is, okay, so it's like sort of perception versus reality, right? So like Nib 3 gets over it and he's like moving forward and he's like grossed out and like, what a bunch of weirdos, but he's still moving on. You guys think that basically you just cut off his head. Like all of you think, except for maybe Lilia,
I think
this is like some momentous feat.
No, that was ultimate victory.
Yeah, ultimate victory. So he's still scuttling along. I don't know if you guys want to ram him or not.
Ram him.
I'm trying hard, but I'm out of fuel, buddy.
No.
Yes. Thank God.
If I cast Healing Word, will he or she regain some fuel?
No.
I don't know. We made this up like 20 minutes ago.
That's true.
So how high are we off to the ground?
In this tunnel. We're in the tunnel.
Not high.
So probably
Okay.
not even,
Okay.
Yo, very close to the ground.
I leap off, grab.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're carrying these two.
I drop them.
Okay.
But before I do, I grab the grappling bow.
Okay, so you
How the
try to
fuck-
steal this from last.
You have one hand
Yes.
dropping us.
I pull out my arm from
No,
him.
you've.
Yeah.
I have
Wait,
two
did you-
hands.
No, but one of them was in Andry, and one of them was holding me.
in my arm socket.
I get out.
Yeah.
I say, give me that coward's weapon.
Your perception of physics and time is mind-boggling.
We're
Slow-mo. Imagine it happened in slow-mo.
You could ask Andrew to shoot the bow at Neb.
I can't shoot anything.
I think Hager wants to take this into his own.
I got no arms.
You don't know how to. You don't have proficiency with longbows. You can't even use them.
We're about
wants
to
it.
try.
Okay.
So I grab it, and I attempt to shoot.
I don't want him to grab it.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta roll
Also,
against
it's
each
like
other.
on my back.
What's in your hands?
Somebody will.
well,
somebody
yes.
will probably.
I say,
It's-
can I
here's the
borrow
thing.
that? How about that?
Here's the
Then
thing.
would you
I'm
agree?
holding it and Pervance, so it's like under Pervance and
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Roll against each
Also,
other.
the grappling, the hook part of the grappling hook is still in Pervance's leg.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to shoot Pervance
So you'd have
with
to like.
it.
You'd have to. That is the crazy way to
That would
say
take
it.
a
I was
20.
gonna say like rip the thing out of the leg, but you
Yeah.
could try to shoot Pervance with it.
You're
I
gonna shoot
get.
Pervance with it, and he'll have his sword readied.
All right.
Okay, no. Out of all the things that have been said to the Tabletop Adventures, I think this might be the most nuts.
I
It's harder
land.
for you.
I land. All of that goes through my head. I look at my comrades and I say, you know what? Vengeance isn't worth it all the time.
Hosanna!
Comrades in arms. Let's get the hell out of here.
Now, back to Andrew.
Yeah.
You hear this new resolution from Hager.
Yeah.
It's up to you to decide what to do, ultimately.
Shut up, Hager. All there is vengeance. I'm gonna keep running down the hallway after Neb 3.
Wait. Running? You're still...
No, he
I'm out of
dropped
boost.
off.
I'm out of boost.
Okay, so we need to resolve that.
Yeah,
then.
Yeah,
I
okay.
thought we kind of
Yeah.
got away with something there.
Yeah.
Sorry. In my mind, you were still flying.
Yeah.
So that's why...
No, I am. I'm just running out. I'm like a fly right now.
But we're off of her.
Yeah.
You're going to land.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you make any attempt to land gracefully, or you just like kind of just what happens happens, and then you move
Sorry,
from there?
we're not on her anymore, right?
Yes.
Because he
Right,
dropped
'cause
off.
Hugger-
Yeah,
Hugger
okay,
dropped
cool.
off.
So we're all cool on the ground.
I'll try to roll forward, parkour style.
Okay. When you dropped off, you guys didn't fall from that. Okay, it's fine. You're fine. You're on the ground.
I
Yeah.
figured
Okay.
we're like right on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not even going that fast anymore. at
You
this
have
low
some
fuel
skid
rate.
marks.
Yeah.
You have cosmetic damage.
We tucked and rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to explain that one to Mother. So you try to tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a roll.
Yes, please make an acrobatics check. It's actually not that crazy.
Make a tuck and roll.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you're good. You tuck and roll.
I'm going to say, shut up, Hogger. Vengeance is all that there is. I'm going to keep chasing after Neb 3.
I like that really monotone way of saying it.
Yeah.
Shut up, Hogger. Vengeance is all there is. So you're running after Neb 3.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you three doing?
I mean, that's the way out too.
It is the way out as well.
So I go.
I book it. I say, you're gonna need my arms.
And my legs. And then Pervins extends his legs.
And I'll watch.
So you try to extend your legs, and only the left one extends. The other one is damaged
From the
from-
grappling hook.
I look back at Pervins. I say, "Oh, Pervins, I'm sorry." And I go and I gingerly remove the grappling bolt or arrow, and I look at the mechanics, and I go, Pervins, I have no idea how these work. I'd fix it if I could.
Is the orb still expanding behind us?
No. So basically, what happened is it grew large enough where it could cover all of Sylvia, and then kind of like snapped to her skin, and she started melting.
Sick.
Wordlessly,
Sick.
Pervins detaches his legs
No!
since they're no longer functional.
I pick up the legs, and I say, I'll carry them for you. And then I run forward.
Someone needs to carry Pervins.
Yeah.
I pick up Pervins in my other arm.
Pervins hops on my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
So you
He's not happy right
Classic
now.
there's no more debris falling. There's nothing. So basically, all you guys are doing is running, and you don't need to make a
Chasing
check
Neb
for
3
it.
in a tunnel. Yeah.
Do you want to try to catch up to Neb? The only thing that would matter is if you want to try to catch up to Neb 3 before he gets out.
Oh, absolutely. I have to.
How many feet away is he?
I go on record as having no concern of catching him.
Yeah. So if you guys have no concern for Neb 3, you're just running. You
How
don't need to
many
make checks.
I think Andri is.
I know Andrea is. That's what I'm saying. The rest of you.
Yeah.
How many feet?
Feet.
Yes.
I need exact.
Oh, boy. He's got a plan.
Oh no.
Do you want metric or not?
2 seconds ago, you were not interested in vengeance.
Well, leave no man behind.
I guess.
Okay. So Mecha Andri, the woman, is about 50 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay. Too far.
Neb 3 is about 200 feet in front of Mecha Andri.
Far.
Oh, man. Okay.
He's been running for a while.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Okay, so you're not going to worry about catching up, but you are.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'm following.
Sure.
Like Andrew.
Keeping pace.
Yeah.
There's something I really want to do, and if somebody points something out, that's totally fine, but there's something I really want to do, so we'll see.
Do it.
What happens.
Just do it.
Can you make a athletics check?
Absolutely.
Plus,
Oh, that's a 1.
I was so happy about that too. It's +8.
Whoa.
A 1, huh?
Yeah.
Even when Ben has a good plan, when we don't screw it up, the rolls do.
That's my best bonus.
Mecha Andri, there were some unforeseen complications with the jet thrusters.
Oh, yeah.
The reason Goose Swanson did not tell you about them is because they're still in their prototype phase. The same power that's essentially charging your battery, the thing that's keeping you alive.
Yeah.
When you use your jet thrusters and when you use them as heavily as you did, it strains that battery. And that battery is running out. you are running, and it's like this is happening in slow motion. It's like the world around you is getting slower. You're the one actually getting slower, but it feels like you're going at the same speed, and like you just see like the scenery around you start to blur, and you fall over, and you kind of emit this red glow, which is how Goose Swanson indicates that you need your battery recharged. You're still alive. You can still communicate, but you're no longer mobile.
Cool.
Hogger, pick her up. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hogger's got
Gonna need
purpose
help on
and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gonna need help with this, Slylia.
Yeah, it's going to take multiple people to successfully kill
All right, I've got the legs in one arm, and I help with Andrew with my other arm. So Hogger and I both carry Andrew.
leave the legs.
But you've got no chance.
Perfect. I don't want to leave the legs. They're your
Just
favorite.
leave the legs.
You love them.
I love my friends more than any extendable legs I could ever love.
That's wonderful. I'll give it a try, but if they get too heavy, I'll let them go. Okay? Are they too heavy?
Well, what I really want to know is like, is this how you feel? Do you feel like you're okay with abandoning the legs to save your friends?
He's okay with that.
I think the legs are going to get left behind.
Hey, Pervins,
Okay.
If you're okay with that,
we'll get you some new ones.
Sometimes I feel like
Oh my
The
god! I just got
legs-
an amazing idea.
aren't what matters.
Hey, Pervins,
Pervins.
what about some bear legs?
Now that is
Pervins.
a good idea.
What about a sentient tree friend that can walk you all over the place?
you're so excited about this tree. I love it. I love it. I do. Okay.
He has reason now.
Yes, we got to move on though.
Anyway, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm going to do something here. So you guys do make it successfully out of the tunnel. In fact, this tunnel leads to a cliffside.
Is Neb 3 gone?
Yeah, we can.
So there's something I want to do that I've never done before. Were you successful in the role? This is the scenario that I would have played out. Is the tunnel opens up and it's like something from Lord of the Rings, right? Where you come out of the tunnel, and it's like whoa, it's huge. It's so far to the ground.
Yeah.
And Neb 3 wasn't expecting this. He didn't know what to do, and so you had him cornered. That's what was gonna happen.
The fugitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly
I didn't kill my wife.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
But you failed the role,
Improvise.
and so
Yeah.
Neb 3 is gone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not to be a downer, but I just wanted to.
And you
tell
can't
what's
move
going on.
anymore.
Yeah.
And you have no arms.
Yeah. All right, but so you guys get out to this cliffside, the fugitive.
Phenomenal film.
Absolutely.
I would give
Stay
it.
on track.
I would
Stay
give
on
it-
track.
That movie's
Absolutely.
flawless.
So, getting down this cliff would be your next conundrum, but something happens.
Is Miko there? Is that who it is?
Shadow figures.
No. The shadow figures.
All the women.
I'm
hoggers
gonna
ever
have to
punch.
relegate the shadow figures to a grimoire card, I think. So you finally get out. This is the first time you've been outside, and you've
Outside?
Indulged me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. You get outside, and this fresh mountain air, it's rejuvenating. It feels spectacular.
Can I tell
And-
if we're on our home planet again?
Yeah, you are. You are in your home planet.
We're back.
But that doesn't make sense, does it?
I take it at face value.
Right. Well,
I'm confused. I'm saying, oh, we're home.
yeah. It doesn't make sense that you're on your home planet. And you kind of just look out, birds are flying overhead. It's a clear blue sky. But as you're looking at the sky, it gets a little bit brighter and brighter and brighter. It's not blinding, but it's just the color of it is getting more and more white. And the clouds are kind of fusing together. Until everything around you is white. It's just a soft, soothing light. You see a woman you have not seen for months, like months in real world time, many episodes. She is bathed in radiant white robes, and she says, "My champions, you succeeded. There are still forces out there that conspire against us, but Sylvia is dead. You
Oh yeah, this is her sister.
are the heroes of this generation, ensuring that future generations will have prosperous lives ahead of them. I want to tell you what you fought for.
Is this the woman I punched? At like
No.
the Coliseum
It's
place?
Sylvia's.
Wait, before that,
The woman
actually.
you punched was a servant of this woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Sylvia's
Which I don't think you guys
sister
knew
that,
before.
That we
Yes.
made the bargain with originally.
Yes, exactly.
Long time ago.
Long time
Like a
ago.
year ago.
Coming back. She says, I want to tell you what you've been fighting for. And so she addresses each of you individually. Lilia, the druids of your tribe are eagerly awaiting your return. They've saved a leadership role for you.
Oh.
Not only have their crops been especially prosperous, but right in the forest they found a cave that has a very rare and valuable mineral that they've been able to trade for goods that have expanded the village, made it safer and bigger than ever. When you return, you'll be able to protect them. Pervins, your family is not dead. Sylvia was trying to pierce your heart with so much sorrow that you wouldn't be able to kill her. They're still sitting in the Shire.
The Gyre.
I'm sorry. The Gyre. Excuse me. I have a little bit of bad news.
Oh.
They've been worried sick about you ever since you left. They realized that they were too hard on you, and they should have been proud of you from the beginning. Every night, your father goes to the tavern, hoping that some random traveler will have news of his brave son.
He thinks he's brave.
Turns out, actually, that Gundren visited the tavern one night, and your father went up to him and said, Have you heard about my son? And Gundren told him your tales up to that point, and he said, your son is a hero. And so they have this little shrine of Pervins with a picture of you and some beautiful flowers, and they're waiting for you to come home.
Didn't we kill Gundren?
Wait, is Gundren dead?
It might have been his friend. Somebody got blown to smithereens by those
Oh no,
mice.
Gundren! Oh my God, Gundren is totally dead. I'm sorry.
Don't ruin this moment.
no.
I'm sorry, I didn't
sorry.
want to. Bundren.
Okay, hold on.
Bendrin. His brother.
Gundren, I reincarnated Gundren because I felt bad for him because the mice were bullshit. That shouldn't have happened in the first place. So I did some little divine magic. Gundren's fine. He's got like some scars, but he's totally fine. Yeah.
He's afraid of mice.
Don't worry. We're keeping the lore consistent. Don't worry.
I actually like that.
Yeah,
the
me
God
too.
was like, that was bullshit.
Yeah, the god was like, that was bullshit. Andrew, your resolution is a little different.
Hogger, prop me up.
Can't move at all.
I'm holding her.
You were never a hero. You didn't have any personal attachments. But now you have a legend. Amongst the underground network of thieves tied to all the major cities in the world, people hear you. People have heard of you as this rogue, this thief, this bandit that fused her body with a mechanical orc, becoming the most powerful and legendary thief that ever existed. There's a bounty on your head.
Sick.
Those who wish to rise in the ranks are looking for your head. Also, one other little thing. Miko has fractured sphincter. Seek the greatest vengeance of all. Right now, somewhere, actually somewhere very specific, Miko found his way to the ice planet he jumped through the gate as the sentinels were going through, because he got out early. And he said, "Goo, build me." And he is currently being put into a mechanical body that may even be greater than your own. He's looking for a one-on-one fight.
What of his sphincter?
He now has a new metal sphincter
Curses.
that can shoot fire.
Curses, Miku. I will get you still.
Hogger. What more is there to say? After all of your heroic deeds, I feel like you have finally avenged your family that was so brutally murdered and abused. In fact, I have the spirit of your mother here.
What?
She says, "My son, not only have you killed many enemies, you've become the greatest thing in my life. You've become the greatest achievement in my life. I want you to know that no matter what happens, I'm always with you."
I'll never stop killing for you, Mom.
God damn it! God damn it!
There's one other thing I wanted to give you. You hear a roar. This is Bowser's son. Bowser Jr. He's just a cub now. But if you treat him well, he will become an honorable warrior himself.
I'll raise him like my son.
Oh, Mecha Henry.
Yep.
I'll charge your battery.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
No arms, dude.
Yeah, I can't do anything about the arms.
I understand.
I can point you in the right direction.
Yep.
Okay. And she says, "What you do from here is up to you. I will give you one of two options. I will either put all of you in one desired location so you can all be unified and go on your next adventure, or I can put you each on individual places so you can chase after your own dreams. It's up for you to decide."
Question.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Can we take perhaps a month to go on our own back to the village, see our family,
Get some arms.
get some arms, train a bear cub, and then meet up later? Reconvene?
I mean, you saved the world. I think I can do that for you. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys think of that?
Make it a year.
A year?
Yep.
1 year's time.
Okay.
Bowser Jr. needs to grow and get strong. In the meantime,
I still would
Haga,
like to find out who burned down my entire forest.
my dear friend Haga, I know a place where Bowser Jr. could grow up in a wonderful Jaya setting. If you would come to meet my parents so they could see the only braver warrior than myself. I know you're not used to having a family, but I think you might like it for
can
a
I have a
while.
place of my own?
Bowser, I don't mean to be mean, but everyone is weak at the gyre. It's no place to train.
Perhaps with the honorable warrior Pervins and I, we can grow and make them strong.
McAndrew, the people of the Jaya are very careless with their belongings. There's much to be stolen and thieved. I think you might like taking a quick vacation.
There's a bounty on my head. The gyre is no place for me.
Fair enough.
I will go with you, Pervins. You've taught me more about my life than I ever thought I could know. But I will live in the forest surrounding the gyre, if that is acceptable.
Isn't that like your forest?
They're near each other, yeah.
Haga, you know you'd be close to in the forest to Lilia, then.
Just don't piss anyone off, Hogger.
I must reflect on my life. I have a new reason to live. Bowser Jr.
Lilia,
Huh?
perhaps you could accompany Haga to a party in the Gyre upon my return.
Yeah,
Well,
what do
it's
you
funny
say,
you'd say
Lilia?
that. I was going to invite you guys to a party in my village. Perhaps we can combine these parties. The Gyre and my village have always been friendly, but perhaps not friendly enough.
Then it's settled. We're all going to the Gyre, even you, pal.
Sure.
Come on, you need my arms. You need backup. You got a bounty on your head. You're weak right now, Landry.
I trust Hogger.
What if you get attacked?
I will need Bowser Jr.
So all those scum out there are cowards. They know you're weak right now.
Miko especially.
There's time for Miko yet.
But friends, I think that the Gyre and the forest are not the last resting place for such hardened adventurers as ourselves.
Perhaps when time passes, we shall find ourselves again on the trail of adventure.
In a flash of light, you all disappear and travel to the Gyre. What happens at the Gyre, what you see, how the smell of all of that will have to be decided later. Because right now, we are marking the end of Season 1 of Tabletop Adventures. We did it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you guys for being such wonderful players. So,
Can you tell us if the Gyre is safe?
yes.
We'll
Cody,
keep it
For
safe.
now.
Okay, good.
Oh, my mic's all fucked up.
Do we level up like a million times like
Yes,
you said we
you
would?
do.
Yay.
So, what happens from Tabletop Adventures from here on out is not totally definitive, but I have some ideas in mind, and I want to pitch those ideas to you guys now and tell you that this is all tentative. This may not happen exactly. I want to have that out. But I was thinking about alternating weeks with your group and then the new group that we just started, even though their adventure is going to be much shorter. So once that ends, we can go from there and see what people like, see what people respond to. What we do with you guys from here on out is totally up to you. We can continue this story with your current crew and progress and go in a new direction. You can make new characters. We can switch roles. Whatever you guys think is best, I'm totally down for. And I will plan accordingly.
Sure. I feel
So-
like we should listen to the comments as
Absolutely.
well.
Yeah, what do you
Absolutely.
guys
What
think
you
we
want?
should do,
Yeah.
people? Also, I was thinking we could play a little Dread.
Yeah,
That'd be
we
like
can play
1
a
or
new
2
game
weeks.
too. Absolutely.
That's just like 1 or 2 weeks.
But the options are open. Nothing is off the table. We're not ending Tabletop Adventures or anything like that. But yeah, that's it. I guess it's kind of a somber note right now, but that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's great.
we will see you guys in some form next week.
Vacation in the Gyre. Looking forward to it.